Okay, it means poison. Okay, so that's what that word means when you look it up. You can look it up on your own. You can go to etymology online. Okay, however you look it up. But it means a poison. Okay, poisonous. But going back over here to Revelation, my key, right? It says Revelations 8 and 11. It says the name of the star, which is a nuclear weapon, is called wormwood. Now what is wormwood? Poison. Okay? And the third part of the water became wormwood, and many men died of the water because they were made bitter. And when you look up that word bitter, like I was saying, you go into the Strong's G 40, what I say, 89. Let me make sure. Strong G40 80. Let me make sure. Yeah, Strong G40 89. You look up the word virulent in there. You look that up in the etymology online. You're gonna find out that it means poisonous. So going back over there to Psalms 69 and 21, right?
This is Psalms chapter 69, verse 21. They gave me also gall for my meat, and in my thirst they gave me vinegar to drink.
So they gave him gall, okay? So this is David prophesying about who the world illiterate called Jesus, man, okay? He's telling you right there, okay? And when you look up that word gall there, it means poison, man, okay? And then when you go over there, go to Matthew 27 and 34. Read that again.
This is Matthew chapter 27, verse 34. They gave him vinegar to drink mingled with gall.
Mingled with gall, man. So when you go in there, you got the word wormwood in there. And what is wormwood? Poison, man. Okay? Poison, man. And I heard Elder Gabar say a long time ago that Elder Gabar, the Apostle Gabar, said a long time ago that they gave him piss. And piss, urine is poisonous, man. That's toxic, man. Contrary to popular belief, you had these people having going to urine therapy. Nah, man. Urine is poisonous, man, because it's acidic, man. It's acidic, man. It's not alkaline, man. Urine is poison, man. And you drink that urine, man. It has toxins in it, man. I mean, you know, it's water, but it's flushing your system out, and it has toxins in it, and it's acidic, man. It's not alkaline, man. So that's poison, man. Okay. People that have diseases, it's in their urine, man. Okay, so urine is toxic, man. Okay, so they gave him poison, man. Okay, and then when you go ahead, bro.
And when he had tasted thereof, he would not drink.
He would not drink. Did he taste it? Yeah. Now let's see what that word taste means. Let's see what that word taste means. He got the flavor of it, man. So I'm gonna be looking it up. Let me get over there. I got so much stuff here. Dang, I gotta type it back in. Y'all bear with us. We rolling. You know what I'm saying? We rolling. You know. Hey, that's how you search the scriptures out, man. That's how you learn, man. You know. And we are here prophesying the trial of who the world illiterate called Jesus, man. How people was against him, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same way people gonna be against us during this persecution, man. Same way, man. Okay? So what was we at, 34? I don't want to lose my thoughts. Let me get over there. And the word taste, in Strong's 1089, it says I go to taste, to try the flavor of. So it says to taste, i.e. perceive the flavor of, partake of, enjoy, to feel, to make trial of experience, to take food, eat, to take nourishment, eat. So here it is. He tasted the flavor of it, and he was like, nah. He knew something was wrong, man. Okay? That's why he didn't want it. He knew something was wrong with it. But that's what they was offering him, man. Okay? That's what they was offering. He knew something was wrong with it, man. But go ahead.
This is verse 35. And they crucified him and parted his garments, casting lots, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet. They parted my garments amongst them, and upon my vestures did they cast lots.
Yeah. So what we got on that? So end of that. So what you got? What you got on that? Paperwork. All right, where we at? Oh, okay, all right, continue.
Verse 36, and sitting down, they watched him there, and set up over his head his accusation written, this is YAHAWASHI.
Where you at? Yeah, okay.
This is Matthew chapter 27, verse 37. And set up over his head his accusations written, this is YAHAWASHI, the King of the Jews. Then were there two thieves crucified with him, one on the right hand and another on the left.
Now, you had that written Hebrew, Greek, and Latin. Okay? Now, like I was saying in that video with who was going into Kanye West, when you do research on that, the Roman military was speaking Latin. Okay, that's why when you read Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, right, in around the 40th verse, 40, what is it? The 40th. Let me make sure. 28th chapter, and this is the 47th verse. Yeah. Around the 50th, let me see. Yeah, the 49th verse, Deuteronomy 28, and the 49th verse, when it said, a nation of tongue thou shalt not understand, that was dealing with the language of the Roman military, man. Okay? But you did have it written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, man. Okay? About him being the king of the Jews, man. But when Rome besieged Israel and they came in with that military, Israel didn't understand no Latin, man. Nah, that's why the scripture saying what it's saying. And that scripture twofold. They didn't understand Latin, and we didn't understand English, man. They beat that stuff into it. But did we have to learn it? Did you have some Israelites learn Latin? Yeah, you could have had some learn eventually, but when they first came in there, nah, there ain't no Latin like that. No, or the scriptures would not be accurate, but the scriptures is accurate, man. Okay, man lie, the scriptures don't lie. That's right. Wow. Yeah.
Verse 39, and they that passed by reviled him, wagging their heads,
Yeah.
and saying, thou that destroyest the temple and buildeth it in 3 days, save thyself.
Yeah, they were making mockery of him, man. It says, save thyself. Okay? They making mockery of him. But they didn't understand that. Okay? The temple that was going to be rebuilt is the people and the elect out of them. We are the lively stones, man. It wasn't talking about no actual building, man. The third temple is being built right now, man. You see it before your eyes, man. But if you can't see it, that means the God of this world has blinded you, which is Satan. Go ahead.
If thou be the Son of the Most High, come down from the cross.
Yeah, what number you at? Okay, go ahead.
Verse 41. Likewise, also the chief priests, mocking him with the scribes and elders, said, he saved others, himself he could not save.
Yeah, they're making mockery, man. Making mockery, man. Go ahead.
If he be the King of Israel, let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe in him. We will believe him.
Yeah, they wanted YAHAWASHI to show his power, man. They wanted YAHAWASHI to show his power, man. But what did YAHAWASHI do? Suffer, man. Okay? Suffer. They wanted him to show his power, man. Nah. You know? He said, then we'll believe. Nah, y'all ain't got faith, you out of there. Okay? Go ahead.
He trusted in the Most High. Let him deliver him now.
See? Them the games that Israel play, man. They think it's a game, man. They think it's a game. Here it is. He is being crucified, right? They're suffering like that on the cross, and gravity taking over. Okay? And his weight, and his body weight is being pulled by gravity, man. Okay? And he's being crucified with them two-inch thorns and poking his head, man.
Yeah, I believe that Christ's suffering and the demonstration of the kind of physiologic stress that his human body was under is manifested in the Garden of Gethsemane, where it's described that he was sweating blood. And there is a well-documented medical condition in which patients who are under tremendous amount of emotional stress and physiological stress can in fact sweat blood, because little blood vessels within the glands burst and then the blood is expressed. The scourge involved the use of a short whip with pieces of typically metal, sometimes bone, sometimes pieces of porcelain wrapped in these leather straps, which is then utilized to come across typically the back, the shoulders, the legs of the victim. And the first few passes across a particular body part would tear through the skin, the fat, but eventually, once the outer layers were torn away, it would start getting in the muscle and the tendon. And of course, along the way, you're ripping through all the blood vessels that supply all those tissues. And so you're losing blood the whole time. The plant that was described actually had a very long thorn, not the little thorns that we would think from a rose bush. These were thorns that were typically 1.5 to 2 inches in length. The scalp is one of the most vascular portions of our bodies. It had a huge blood supply up there. So then having those thorns shoved down into this, down onto the bony plate, would have gone through all the scalp, which in and of itself would have created a huge amount of blood loss. I've seen people actually bleed to death from just a scalp injury. So it's not a small injury to have, dozens of these things shoved into your scalp. And so that would have caused more blood loss. Typically when a victim has to carry the cross, what has been described in the literature, in actual Roman literature, is they describe, they carry the crossbar. And the crossbar is estimated was estimated to weigh about 110 pounds. And of course, if your arms are stuck out here, wrapped up on the crossbar, and you fall down, you need help getting up. You just can't get up on your own because there's no possible way without your arms to get up. So he would have needed help getting up. If he fell over, there's a good chance that he could have hit his chest, which then could account for the possibility of a cardiac injury. anatomically, we consider the wrists as part of the hand. And so, with the placement of the nails between the radius and the ulna, at that position, it still fits the definition of being in the hand, and it's in a position in which the nail won't rip out, which you have to have. You have to have a solid point of fixation. Another interesting point about the placement of that is the median nerve goes right straight through that particular portion of the wrist, and so there would have been either destruction of the nerve or impingement of the nerve that would have created a tremendous amount of pain. So that every time you try to take a breath, it'd be agonizing. You'd be pushing down on spiked feet, which of course hurt, and then you'd be hanging on spiked arms. And so you alternate from excruciating pain to excruciating pain every time you take a breath. So even if he survives the actual crucifixion, he would have had to survive what I believe to be a lethal injury from the spear to find out whether he was alive or not. What's described is the loss of water and blood, and that would entail either pleural effusion or pericardial effusion, and the blood would have come from either pulmonary artery, a pulmonary vein, the aorta, or vena cava, or the heart itself. None of those injuries, unless you're treated immediately by a trauma surgeon like myself, with all the advanced equipment that we have, would be survivable after even a few minutes.
And going through his skin, man. And he was whipped. That's why he couldn't carry that cross. That's why he needed help. Okay? That's why they told Simon to help him, man, because he ain't had no strength, because he was beat before he went up on the cross, man. So here it is, they make a mockery of YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? You think if Esau get us in that condition, you think 2/3 ain't gonna make mockery of us? Yeah, man. They're gonna be saying, y'all was out there teaching, the Lord ain't coming back to save y'all. They'll be making mockery, man. Okay? But the Most High gonna lift up a standard, man. And like I was reading the scripture saying, Psalm 105, do no harm, touch not my anointed, to do no harm, man. Roughly paraphrasing. Hey, man, the Most High is gonna do it this time, man. He gonna intervene, man. Y'all ain't gonna get away. Go ahead.
And if he will have him, for he said, I am the Son of the Most High.
Yeah. See? They making mockery of him. Go ahead.
The thieves also, which were crucified with him, cast the same in his teeth. Now for the 6th hour, there was darkness over all the land unto the 9th hour.
Right. Now, the 6th hour, that's around, if I ain't mistaken, let me make sure. The 6th hour, it's in the morning time. It's around, let me make sure. I can't remember off the top of my head. So, 6th hour, read that again for me, Op.
This is Matthew chapter 27, verse 45. Now from the 6th hour there was darkness over all the land unto the 9th hour.
Yeah, the 6th hour is between 9 and 12 o'clock. Okay? The 9th hour is between around 3 something to around 4 something. Okay? So he was crucified around 9 in the morning into 12 in the evening, somewhere up in there, and then that's when the darkness had covered over Israel, man. Okay? That's when the darkness had happened, man. In between the 6th hour, which was 9 to 12, and the 9th hour between 3 something and 4 something, around that time. All right. So that's it on there. Okay. Now we're finna jump, right, to Solomon. This wisdom of Solomon, right? This wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, right? This wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter. What is Satan, right? Wisdom of Solomon, 2nd chapter, in the 13th verse. He professes to have the knowledge of the Most High. And he calleth himself the child of the Lord. So here it is. Same way they were saying about YAHAWASHI, same way they say about us. Okay? Okay? They sit there and say, oh, y'all think y'all got 100% truth? Y'all think y'all got the knowledge of the Heavenly Father and His Son? Y'all are the true Israelites? Yeah, that's what they say. He says, this Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter in the 13th verse, he professes to have the knowledge of the Most High. And he calleth himself the child of the Lord. And that's the same way, they were looking at YAHAWASHI, man, who the world even called Jesus, man. He was made to reprove our thoughts. You know? That's the way they were looking at him when he was on the scene, when he was on the cross. Oh yeah, he was made to reprove our thoughts. He was made to correct us. Look at him up on that cross. Okay? Verse 14. He was made to reprove our thoughts. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's ways, or another fashion. Okay, let me read that again. This is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 15. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. So that's the same way they look at us, same way they looked at YAHAWASHI, same way they look at us. Oh, y'all don't do what we do. Oh, y'all of another fashion. Y'all don't do what we do. You know, y'all don't celebrate Christmas. Y'all don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Y'all don't eat pork. Y'all don't eat shrimp. Y'all don't eat catfish. Y'all life is another fashion. Y'all set up to correct us. That's the way these Israelites think around here, man. Who are y'all? And that's the way they were looking at YAHAWASHI. Who are you? You say you the son of the Most High. Who are you? That's why they were looking at him on the cross. Hey, deliver yourself down from the cross. You see? That's the way they were looking at it. Okay? This is Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 15. He is grievous unto us, even to behold. That's why when you go around 2/3 of Israel, man, and the spirit is on you, man, Israel don't even want to look at you. They don't even want to be around you, man. Especially if they know that you teach that word, they gonna scatter, man. They gonna get away from it. They gonna be like, oh, here it comes. What are you finna say? You see? It says this Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 15. But they're front. Sometimes they might front like they cool with you. But in their mind, they looking at you, they grind their teeth like, man, I can't stand him. I don't even want to look at him. I wish he'd just go away. Yeah. This says, this Wisdom of Solomon 2 and 15. He is grievous unto us, even to behold, for his life is not like other men's. His ways are of another fashion. Okay? Now, all you got to do is read Isaiah 53 and 3, and that proves it. That's talking about YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? That's all you got to do is read Isaiah 53 and 3. It'll link right up with that. We are esteemed of his. We are esteemed of him as counterfeit. That's the way we look at 2/3 of Israel. Counterfeit, man. Y'all counterfeits, man. You know? Matter of fact, look up the word counterfeit. Let's see what counterfeit is. Let's see what counterfeit. You know? And that's the way we look at 2/3 of Israel, and that's the way YAHAWASHI was looking at 2/3 of Israel. And if you can receive it, YAHAWASHI, Solomon is YAHAWASHI. So yeah, here it is. here it is, Solomon is prophesied about himself in the future. Yeah, counterfeit means to defraud. So that's what counterfeit means, man. You know, it means to defraud, man. It's false, man. So that's the way we look at 2/3 of Israel when they call themselves African American, when they call themselves Haitians, when they call themselves Mexicans, when they call themselves Puerto Ricans. We look at them out, man. You counterfeit, man. That's your way of life. That ain't your heritage. You fake. Okay? You fake following after these heathens. Okay? So yeah, that's the way we look at 2/3 of the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Counterfeit. Okay? False. It says, what was I in? Verse 16. This wisdom of Solomon 2:16. We are esteemed of him as counterfeit. He abstaineth from our ways as from filthiness. He pronounces the end of the just to be blessed, and maketh his boast that the Most High is his father. Now, what YAHAWASHI saying the Most High was his father?